welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Create. We're down here in the basement. Yep, we're back to work on the new base. I have put in some work to prep us for this episode. But before we get to all that and I show you everything, one thing, hit the like button if you're still loving Create. 2, hit the subscribe button. I want to get to 2 million subs here, please. Please, this is too much to ask for. Number 3, I'm losing my mind with trains, and let me show you why. Okay, because this feels like a bug, and I want you guys to tell me in the comments below if I'm wrong. So, check this out. This train station right here is stopping this train from going. Now, here's what's annoying, right? If you look right here, this one with the line it, that's a station. This one is the train signal. Sorry, I did station, I meant signal. This one over here is the same layout, right? Station, then signal. And then here's the thing. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blocks over, and then however many blocks out. Right, you can see that these are in a straight line, okay? So they're the same, right? Okay, cool. And then if you come over here, you go, watch this out, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So they are identical. This one doesn't stop them. This one does. And for the life of me, I can't figure out why. And if you don't believe me, watch here. I'll remove this, and it will immediately go. And this one should go in just a moment. It's probably just finishing up its thing. If I come over here and do this, and come over here and put it back, this guy should still run completely normally. Is he? Of course, maybe now that I've said that. Nope, yeah, look. It was just starting to go. Yep. See, runs totally fine. No complaints. Whatever, and then it'll get stuck here. If I don't have this here, though, they run into each other. So I genuinely don't understand why this one works just fine and this one does not. I am losing my mind over it. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Up next, the biggest change that I've made since the last episode is I broke the drill out and I expanded the subterranean base a bit. As you guys know, we discovered that there was another freaking end city, not end city, yikes, forgotten city, abandoned city, the Biffle city, I don't know what it is, down there for ancient city. I don't know. Everyone always gets mad at me. I cannot remember the name of that one for whatever reason. City. Down there, which makes it like the third base in a row that's next to one. Cool, cool, cool. Great, great, great. Sweet. So we're going this way. I added some glass because maybe eventually we'll turn that into like a viewing platform. Could be kind of cool. But we need some room because we have to build a whole new factory today. I know you're thinking, a whole new factory. Why? Well, because this other ingredient that we need for the lightsaber. Remember, we're on the road to building the lightsaber. That's what you guys want, and that's what I'm doing. We are going to be making something called shadow steel today. Now, shadow steel requires chromatic compounds. So we made that last episode. We got this like saber factory up and running, or like specialty product. And it also requires something called fluid create, chromatic, tire, turn, shadow essence. So shadow essence. And in order to get that, you have to have 16 carbon power, 16 polished blackstone. Now, we have an infinite supply of lava. And also, the good news is we actually do have blackstone because I've been haunting cobblestone, which turns into blackstone, which means that we just need to polish it. And surely there's a way to automate polishing. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, an automated packer will turn that into polished. Perfect. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So we need to get a supply of charcoal, essentially, or coal, rather. Wait, hold on. Is it charcoal or coal? Hold on. Actually, this whole thing might fall apart on my head right now. Carbon powder, charcoal. We need a supply of charcoal. Well, that means we need a supply of, you guessed it, trees. So today, we're starting with the Sigils factory of trees. I'm thinking about doing this as a little bit more of an open design because the trees deserve to have room to grow, right? And more specifically than even that, they have room, or they deserve to hit that like button. No, I don't want to build this tree farm to do every tree today. Actually, what I will probably eventually do is make it capable of doing any tree if I want. But because this is going to be a charcoal factory or a charcoal supplier, I'm not going to worry about too much what we're going to do. And I think we're going to make the charcoal in-house here. Yeah. So this is going to grow a set of trees. It's going to turn some into wood, which I will put into my wood storage. So I just always have like more oak because I have like a decent amount, but I am going to use it up eventually. And then an infinite supply of charcoal, which we will supply to the specialty factory over there. So this is where I'm going to grow the trees. This is where the processing will get done and where the train will pick it up when I eventually add a train and lose my freaking mind, dude. Okay, so Now what we need to do is figure out exactly how we want to do this wood harvesting. And I have some ideas, but I'm going to lay out a basic design and then show you guys to get an idea of what you think. This is kind of what I'm thinking for my tree farm, by the way. So the trees will actually get planted right here. And what I will have is a, whatever the mechanical piston is, one with the rods on the back, and it will extend it along here so that it can trim every single tree as it goes. And then these deployers on the back will be set to deploy saplings. So they will drop the saplings, and then these portable storage interfaces will connect here, and we will extract everything except for saplings so that the saplings stay on the ride and get dropped. And the mechanical saws, I think if you do them at the bottom of the tree, they should destroy everything, and you should be good to go. Now, the thing I'm not 100% sure about is if this works with the piston. I really hope that it does, but I assume that it will. Otherwise, I could probably do it with like a gantry or something. Thoughts. This is what I've decided to do. I tried to use this earlier in the season when I didn't know as much about Create, and I got destroyed because it was like a design that didn't work anymore. But today, I feel like I know what's going on, so we're gonna try it. This is a gantry shaft, okay? So we have this gantry carriage right here, and everything is glued together to make it like a motor. A gadget, a gizmo, whatever it's called when it's no longer just a series of blocks. Anyway. When this thing is powered by rotational force, the gantry carriage will move along here, and it will also power the deployers and the mechanical saws. And I can, I think, move everything on this entire thing along a gantry shaft and make it work. And then what I just need to do is use a clutch to know when, like, hey, we've reached the end, and switch direction so that it comes back. Because basically, when you twist it this way, it's going to go forward, and when you twist it that way, it's going to come back. So the trick is just setting up the timing to do it, but everything else should be so easy. I think I figured out how to get this to work. I need to power this up to test it, but basically I added this redstone contact to the front of the machine, the mechanism, right? And we added this gear shift at the back. So what happens is the gear shift will switch direction that the rotation is going, either left or right, depending on whether it's redstone powered or not powered. We've used this before. And then I put the contact so that when the gantry shaft ends, they run into each other right here. And now I have the hiccups. Stop it. Okay. And then when that contact goes off, it sends a wireless redstone signal to the oak frequency, which comes over here to what is called a redstone or a powered toggle latch. And basically, whenever it gets a signal, it switches. So it'll then switch, and everything will come running on back. And then it's good to go until it needs to be deployed again. So I just need to set up like a smart observer or something to be like, hey, the trees have grown. And then it sends it forward, and we should be good to go. So I can extend this now, and we need to run power over here from the power plant. And then, holy crap, I think it'll just be working. And that'll be awesome. Okay, cool. I'm pleased. I am pleased. I'm very pleased. I'm going to need to, I'm probably going to need to move that slightly, but that's easy to do. Okay, cool. I'm going to extend this a little bit. Be right back. Ta-da! I've extended it the whole way. I only kept the portable storage interfaces here because everything's glued together and part of the chassis, so I don't think it'll matter. I could be wrong, and maybe I'll have to add more, but for now, I just did that. I also added this for some lighting, hopefully. It might be too low. We had light around the outer edge, and I added these smart observers set to look for logs. So if the trees right here, any of them grow, then it will set off a signal, and it will start firing the thing. Not 100% sure that'll work, but we're certainly going to try it. In the meantime, I've also wired us up to power, so we are good to go. The question is, will it work? Okay, so first things first, a little slow. Let's see what kind of speed we can crank this up to. Oh, I need a speed controller. Shoot, I always forget how these work. Oh, 1 second. Let's try this again. All right, we're gonna move this bad boy up to a nice little speed like that and see. Okay, it is spinning, but it is not going in the direction that we want it to go, which means that I will adjust this, and away we go. Look at it go, dude. Look at it zoom, and then when it gets here, that should fire. Okay, it should now. Why did you not? Oh, that's because I moved you and I forgot to do that. Okay. And why are you not going backwards now? Why are you not going backwards now? You should be going backwards now. Backwards now. Why are you not going backwards now? Nope, it's because of this redstone signal running next to the gantry shaft. I'm almost positive. Okay, let's try something. I think one of the changes that have been made to gantry shafts is that a redstone signal just makes them not run at all. So I think if I get rid of this and I do that... Nope. What is making this happen? Yeah, so I just have to do the redstone signal in a way where it doesn't touch. So we've just buried it for now, and that seems to be doing the trick. And so now, if this bad boy gets flipped, it should go out, da 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 da, and then immediately come back. Perfect. That's great. I have no notes. And once it gets here, it waits. Basically, in theory, the whole thing would be planted, and then we just wait for one of the trees to go off and trigger. So now what I need to do is put saplings on these bad boys. Well, I've set them for saplings. I need to load it up with some saplings. See if it works. Click in here. That should spread around on everything. And I'm going to allow you to go. Look at it go. Okay. I knew that was going to happen, so we're going to plant that. I don't have enough saplings yet. That's fine. It's going to come back through. Hopefully it won't break anything. And now the slowest part about this is, okay, well, hopefully it picks those ones up. Don't plant there. I guess we lose some saplings every time. In theory, not the biggest of deals, but not great. That's fine. I'll hold on to these guys for a moment. These ones are never going to get planted. Okay, I need to make part of this stone so that it just won't plant saplings. That makes sense. Not a problem. Not a problem. Obviously, I want to know if this works, so we're just gonna speed this process up. But this should, yeah, that should work. Why are you not working? Okay, that should toggle and then go right, or does it need to go again? No. Why are you not going? Why have you not gone forth, my people? What? Hello? I don't understand this one, actually. I am confused. I use you. Do we just need more power? We can do more power. If I switch your direction. What is happening? Why is this happening? Gosh, it's too fast. It's too fast. Okay. I have discovered something confusing. It will move backwards, but not forwards. I don't want these to grow here, so I'm just gonna really quickly harvest these bad boys. I didn't even know it still had some. That was crazy. Put them in here. Okay. I want you to go forward. So I basically moved this back and added another like gantry shaft space, and it immediately came backwards, but will not advance forward, and I do not understand why. Genuinely very confused by this. The saw blades are not spinning. Maybe that's the problem. I'm sure you're wondering, what the heck have you done? And the answer is I do not know. But it's started working, kind of. But it's like really inconsistent, and I don't know why. I think it's the leaves. I think it does not... No, I don't... And it's like once it jams, it no longer wishes to jam with me. But if I do this, it'll come back. And then if I tell it to go forward... I don't understand. I don't... Why? Why do you break? Is it literally just for that right there? Oh, that's super annoying. What can I do to get rid of these leaves? I think that's what it is, gang. Okay. If I just kind of want to like prove that this works, because it is. Yeah, it stops on this, and then it like once it's jammed, it doesn't restart. It's like so close to being so good, dude. Ugh, this is so annoying. I just want to even see. Okay, we're just gonna finish it, and then I'm gonna have to figure out how to clean this up. So I'm not here to babysit you. So basically, if it can't reach the wood. Well, I bet actually, no. I bet it's not the wood, it's just these leaves up high. Do I just have to make the whole front saw blades? I guess I could do that. It's just expensive, but I could do it. I'm rich. I don't care. Right? 'Cause, yeah, okay. And now it comes back. We've planted as much as we can, and Oops, I have this backwards. Huh. Okay. So it can work. I think it just needs more saw blades. I think that's literally it. Okay, fine. I'll make the whole front saw blades. I'll do it. I made the whole front saw blades. Let's see if this works. I gotta get off that. Okay. Maybe? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, it works. So it was just that it was hitting things, and it's replanting behind it. We dropped exactly 2 saplings. I can live with that. Okay. Cool. Yeah, alright, now it should work. Now it should be good to go. It does lose a few, which is a bummer. Why does it lose this many? I don't know, but it's losing like 15. Okay, alright. Oh, and because I flipped it back, it didn't do right here. That's fine. I'll just plant this. Let these bad boys grow up to be what I need them to be. Hang on. I think we have a working tree farm now. It could use more saplings, but I'm sure if I let it run on its own, it's going to generate plenty. And in the meantime, I already got 587 oak logs. Okay. Cool. Well, now we have to set up the factory to support all of this. Duh. I'm working on the processing factory on the inside here, which I just realized that we should light up because I've been doing things. Okay. Basically, what's going to happen is everything else that gets picked up, you know, your apples, your sticks, they'll go over here. The oak logs will get split up. I'm going to have them come out of this side so that they go 50-50. 50-50 to storage, 50-50 to become charcoal. All right, easy. Now, we are going to run into a problem here, I think. I think this is going to jam, and I think that eventually I'm going to have to rework this slightly. But for now, I'm going to let it run and see what happens. Because as you can see, we freaking have 1,000 wood already. That's crazy. It's only run twice. All of that's amazing. So I'm going to just set up a fan system over here, and then it's going to pipe into the storage. And truthfully, I don't even need to make this that fancy, I don't think. I think I could just run it over here. Yeah, that works. Okay. Let me work on this for a minute. I've also started just adding to the front so that it looks a little better. It's kind of the classic vibe that we go with around here, but I think it looks good. We're definitely running into some problems, and I've made a couple tweaks over here. For some reason, this freaks out if leaves get over the top of it when it's starting. So like when it turns into a contraption. So I put this glass wall up here to prevent the leaves from going up and over. Similarly, it hates if leaves get around the edges. So I put over here, I removed one row, I guess, of tree planting, which I should just go ahead and do this for now. Oh. And I put another set of saws, and I got rid of the planter right here. Just to, like, make it all better. Because clearly something's not going our way. Also, I feel like it's not dropping things off right now, but that's a problem for a different Andrew on a different day. Okay. That seems to be helping. The other thing that can go wrong, by the way, is that things can grow behind it. And it gets jammed, and I have to break it. So what I may eventually have to do is take the portable storage interfaces and move them, and put a row of saws on the back, so it actually saws in either direction. But I'm kind of waiting to see, because if I fix all these other problems and it just becomes so smooth, maybe that'll never happen. But I think it is a change we'll have to make. But for now, we're going to leave it, because it's at least running for us. Here, have a stick. And then meanwhile, in here, we've got this going on, which does make charcoal. We're up to 368 charcoal and 1,700 oak logs ready for deployment, which means I just need to set up a station, finish building the roof, and we have ourselves a charcoal supply, which means that I can then run the charcoal over to the crusher to start getting a supply of carbon, and we're one step closer to shadow fuel, or shadow steel. Shadow essence. The essence of shadows. In theory, this should now all be working. I've made quite a few changes. Let me walk you through them. We have a roof. We have a little smokestack. This all looks nice. This is all ready to go. It's set up to dump all the stuff. I've brought the train over here to make sure that it connects. Yay. And the train station works. Yay. As you can see, it's already loaded with 813 charcoal. Perfect. So I just need to, do that. Okay. I need to, okay, it's supposed to go to the crusher station. Perfect. And then it goes to storage input, storage output. And then after storage output, it's supposed to come to the tree station, where it will wait for 2 minutes. Perfect. And then from that, it will go to the crusher station. That should work. Perfect. Off it goes. It should go nowhere near my crashed trains because they keep freaking crashing, dude. Again, if you guys know what to do about this, I cannot figure it out, and it's upsetting me. I'm trying different configurations. It doesn't make sense. They're really like particular in a way that I don't appreciate. But I added a collection. Perfect. Look, it's pumping the charcoal in. The charcoal should then come over here. Oh, you know what? I realized I didn't add it here. But it'll come into this. It'll get pumped up there, where it will then go around and get pulled out on this level here. Hey, well, you're not supposed to be there. And go through the same crusher that's doing my tuff. And hopefully we'll get some carbon out of that. And then we'll have the carbon just going to storage for now, and I will mess with the rest of it later. But it means we have an infinite supply of wood and an infinite supply of carbon, and I'm pretty freaking chuffed about that, lads. Pretty chuffed. Okay, let's see here. I need to set up some filters. I'll be right back. I got this working now. I had to add a little thing right here that makes the tuff pile up, so because it was coming in like 2s and 3s and it was jamming. But all the charcoal went through here, and it should be like in there right now. Let's see. I see, what was that? More charcoal coming through? Yeah, so I think charcoal has a chance to crush into charcoal, ironically enough. It sure does. But it also has a chance to make the carbon powder. So we keep getting charcoal coming through, which means you get another crack at it. It goes up. Look, there goes another stack of it. Perfect. Yes, my child. Crush. And if I come out here... We already have 33 carbon powder. It's freaking working, boys! And look, this comes over here. It'll drop it off. Like I said, I'm just putting the carbon powder in storage for right now. I can move it with the other train because this is the one that works. But he should, then after this, go over there, collect more once this bad boy runs again, which it might jam and we might have to clean it up a little bit, but it's working. We have an infinite tree farm. We have an infinite carbon farm. The only thing I don't know how to do is make my trains not train. And I'm about to hire Biffle to just drive one train full time, dude. Because look, right now it's like, oh, there's no trains. Shut up. Okay, watch. Let's see. You get on the track. Thank you. And now it's like, oh, you're being blocked. What do you mean? And now you're stuck, so I'm going to do that. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Maybe if I put it at the end, and then I don't know. It's going now, at least. Like, now it seems to respect everything, but later it won't. I don't know. It'll crash again. Leave me some comments. Help me figure this one out. This is my biggest brainchild. This is the only thing that's not working in our entire, like, factory. Well, yeah, I don't know. Aside from, like, the display links on this one, for some reason they don't work. I'm confused. My brain hurts. But, boys, pretty proud of this one today. We did some good work. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button. You know how to do that. Hit the subscribe button. We'll be back soon.